So now we are back again, day number 8, which was an important day because we actually did some classes. So day 8 was on the 16th, right? We said on Saturdays and Sundays we have classes. So day 8, we did some classes, right? So let's look at day 8. What do we have for day 8 task, right? So day 8 was pretty straightforward. Okay, we'll close day 7, go open day 8, and we have 3 files. We have the notes, right? We load that up. You have all the notes. Module 1, we talked about the fair student agreement. We talked about the RHCSA exam certification. We talked about an agreement, how we're going to help you. We started out by talking about how Uber actually does its business, where you make a call, the call goes to the servers, the Linux servers basically, and the technology is residing on Linux, right? And we basically talked about why we're learning Linux because we want to administer, we want to be able to work with these servers. And there's a architecture here that we need to remember: web servers, app servers, and database servers. So there's a three-tier architecture. That's a three-tier right there in front of you. Okay, so then we talked about the basics of networking. What is IP inside your house? What is a private IP? What's a public IP? Uh, and we talked about the function of the little box that you have that is provided for you by your company, internet provider, what it does. And then we moved on to talk about data centers and how data centers have also a box ISP provider that goes into a router, switch, and then you have the three-tier architecture, three types of different servers, at least minimum. Looked at the data center. We looked at a computer versus a server. We looked at some key differences, and you can read this stuff. Now, you can actually challenge yourself by reading the README file, which says your task is about 18 of them. Well, what do you have to do? Objective: introduce yourself and define your career goals. Answer the following: what is your name, your educational background, why you have joined our class, and what's your goal? What do you hope to learn from this in the next 10 to 12 weeks? And you should write it out, right? Your assignment coming up this week, next week coming up. This video is being recorded on the 31st of June. So in the 31st of May. So in June, you're going to see an assignment asking you to write all of this and be able to answer this. Okay. So there's a nice little solution how you should answer. You can fill in the blanks, understand what you want to hear, understand the answers are all given here to you. So if you want to read this, and the answers are over here, the notes are over here, and we have covered everything for day 8. And that's the task. Read the solution, read me file. Read it end to end. Find out, because we're going to ask you to make a copy of this file, and you're going to push this with your name and information into your own NIT repo, which we are going to build coming up next week, right? Which we did. All right. Well, thank you very much. This is all we have for our task or day number 8.